Hello, checking in up to chapter 34 of Lght Frm Uncommon Stars by Rika Aoki. Rika Aoki. Gonna have to try and get that name right. So we're closing in on the final chapters. I feel like the book has kind of it's meandered a bit. We're doing the big music competition for the end, which is a little bit on the cliched part, with the demon now in these final chapters saying, oh, I'm tempting you. And she's saying, no, I won't be tempted. It's like, oh, well, you're going to damn your teacher to hell because she needs your soul to be able to get out. And she's like, I will, because I'm such a good person, I will give in to the temptation. Which is, yeah. I think there's a bigger thing with this book where I don't know if the author has been able to figure out how to communicate music in written form, which is a tall order. I mean, if that is the thing that she kind of was wobbling a bit on, it's a kind of an honorable thing to wobble on. It's tough. I continue to go back to Vikram Seth and Equal Music, where it was a book that really seemed to capture something about music. Whereas this is more like, I'm going to assume you don't have the music chops, you the reader, and I'm going to instead say this playing the music made them think of other memories in their life, and that's where it came from. I mean, it's tough because in some ways music it's not verbal, it's not written, and it's kind of hard to communicate. It does leave a little bit of a lack, though, at the center of this book, where kind of the other stuff, the things of a mother fleeing with her family from war, and son falling back into violence, that resonates. Katrina calling her mother, and her mother saying, like, oh, you need to come home, misgendering her, misnaming her, saying, like, your father is so angry and violent, but it's not his fault, you've made him so angry. And it's just like her, goodbye, mother. And her saying, like, oh, I couldn't tell her all these things, like, I am a girl, my name is Katrina, all this stuff she couldn't tell her, but just sort of setting her aside in a way, which, yeah, I do enjoy that. I think that parts are really good. I just wish it was better somehow at the music side of things. I don't quite get it there, and it's not like I'm a musician and I know anything of what I'm talking about that way. I know what is not being pulled up in me enough. It's too much. It's this thing over here, it's like this thing over there, and I just can feel the kind of the strain. It's a strain. All right, I will leave it there. That's a very overarching complaint about the book. Lots of good stuff too, though, including surely the virtual alien girl saying, like, oh, we could change you into an actual girl. We have the technology. And her going, no, I can't do that because my body is how I play my music. And if I change my body and it's got all my history, it's got all my memory in it, that would completely mess up my playing. It's like, that's a good thing. That's an interesting thing there. And she says, and besides, I already am a girl, which is like, yeah, perfect. Feels like perfect. All right, I will leave it there. More videos later.